laying in bed at night, replaying a moment from your past, a conversation you wish you have handled differently, a choice you wish you could undo, a person you wish you would fought harder or walked away from sooner. Regret is one of the most universal human experiences. It doesn't matter how successful you are, how spiritual you are, or how together your life looks on the outside. Inside, many of us are carrying old versions of ourselves that we haven't forgiven yet. Today I want to talk about learning to let go without regret. Not by pretending the past didn't matter, but by changing how you relate to it so it no longer controls your present. So basically what regret really is. Well, regret is not just I made a mistake. Regret is if I only had done mistake differently, what would be better now? Psychologists describe regret as a mix of sadness about what happened, self-blame for your role in it, a story that your present suffering is caused by that one moment or decision. But here's something important. Regret is not a verdict on your worth. It's a signal. It's a mind trying to make sense of pain and find a way to protect you in the future. So the problem isn't that you feel regret. The problem is when regret becomes a prison. Okay, so why we hold on to regret? We hold on to regret for few key reasons. First is we think punishment will fix it. Like somewhere inside we believe if I suffer enough about this, maybe I'll pay for my mistake. Maybe I'll be allowed to move on. But self-punishment doesn't repair the past. It just steals your present. And second is we confuse regret with responsibility. Yes, you made choices. Yes, those choices had impact. But responsibility means I own what I did, I learned from it, and I act differently now. Regret often adds that's not responsibility, that's a life sentence. Third is we are afraid that letting go means forgetting. So many people think if I stop feeling bad about this, I am saying it didn't matter. But letting go isn't about erasing the memory. It's about releasing the emotional grip it has on you. You can honor the lesson without living in the pain. So for that, there are like steps that you can follow. First is accept that you cannot change the past. The first step in letting go without regret is radical acceptance. Not I am okay with what happened, but this happened, I cannot change it. I can only change how I relate it to now. Notice the thoughts that fight reality. It shouldn't have happened this way. I should have known better. If only I had said. When you catch yourself, gently say, this is what happened. I can't rewrite it. I can only write the next chapter. The acceptance doesn't mean you approve of what happened. It means you stop wasting energy on what cannot be undone so you can invest it in what still can be shaped. Step 2 is separate the mistake from your identity. One of the most damaging beliefs is I did something wrong, therefore I am wrong. But you are not your worst moment. You are not your biggest mistake. You are a whole, evolving human being who has done things you are proud of, things that you are not. So try this shift. Instead of I am a failure, say I failed at this and I am learning. Instead of I ruined everything, say I made a choice that didn't work. I can choose differently now. And this is not letting yourself off the hook. This is refusing to let one chapter define the entire book of your life. Now there's like step 3. Extract the lesson and then release the pain. Regret often carries the lesson. The key is to take the lesson and release the pain. Ask yourself, what did this experience teach me about yourself? What do I now know about my needs, my boundaries, my values, and how can I live differently because of this? For example, if you regret staying too long in a toxic relationship, the lesson might be, I know now I deserve respect and I will not ignore red flags again. If you regret not pursuing an opportunity, the lesson might be, I now know that fear of failure can't stop me from trying. Once you have named the lesson, consciously say, I honor what this taught me. I no longer need the pain to remember it. You can even write a short letter to your past self. Thank you for doing the best you could with what you knew then. I will carry the lesson forward and I am putting down the shame. Now there's step 4. Practice self-compassion, not self-punishment. Self-compassion is not weakness, it is strength. Research shows that people who treat themselves with kindness after a mistake are more likely to grow and change, not less. Self-attack keeps you stuck in a loop of shame, and self-compassion creates space to heal and move forward. So try this. Put your hand on your heart, say quietly, "This is hard, I'm human, I'm allowed to learn." Imagine speaking to your younger self the way you would speak to a dear friend who made the same mistake. You don't have to feel warm and fuzzy about what happened, you just have to stop using your past as a weapon against your present. Now, if I really want to close this, letting go as an act of courage, then I would like to say that letting go without regret doesn't mean you never think about the past again. It means when those thoughts come, you don't let them drag you back into the same pain. It means you can say, "Yes, that happened. Yes, I played a part. And I am more than that moment." So, letting go is not surrender, it's courage. It's choosing to believe that your future matters more than your past, that your growth is more important than your guilt, and that your peace is worth more than your punishment. You don't have to carry everything. You can lay some of it down, and in that space, you will find room for something new. If this resonated with you, share it with someone who needs permission to pause, and remember, be kind to yourself and be kind to others and stay resilient. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you liked this video, and keep sharing your comments, and I would love to hear your views on this, letting go, and how much you regret in your life. Thank you.